Konnichiwa, everyone. Konnichiwa. Sorry, I'm really excited. I got my stuff back. It's working for the most part. Yay! Raylan, Okwedi, thank you for beeping the membership. Moe koi. Okay, moe koi. Beep, 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 beep. Okwedi, and Irene. Okwedi, thank you for the 33 months. Thank you, and Blank. Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Okay. I don't have my hotkeys set up, so I'll have to do this manually. I'll get that stuff set up, but my mixer works. Yay! Oh, look at that! Konnichiwa, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm excited about this. Nice effect, yeah. If you guys have not seen yet, I listed the credits for this effect. It was created by Horai-chan on Twitter. I linked their big database. Please go check them out. If you guys are a streamer, or if you know any streamer friends, or if you want to try streaming with some really cool OBS filters yourself, the link is down there in the description. It's so cool. There's so many. It's really cool. I like them. I like it a lot. There's a ton of filters there too. If everything is done through OBS, they have both JP and EN instructions. So the installation process is super easy. But yes. I'm back on my PC now. I spent all day yesterday setting up my PC, and I have some bad news. I have some bad news. The case I got is a full tower, and it doesn't fit in my suitcase. So when I move out of the cover apartments and I move into my own apartment, I'm gonna have to take everything apart again. Put it back in the box, and then carry the box on its own. Just carry the box on its own to my other place, and I don't know how that's gonna go. I have no idea how that's gonna go. I might have to do multiple trips. Take the whole case on its own. I hope it doesn't bother people. Oh man. Can you just carry the PC? I carry full towers without boxes. I could, but I think that would make it too obvious, you know? Oh hey, there's this topless rodent guy carrying around a giant PC case tower on the subway, and I don't know, we'll see. Also, just the whole the subway stations aren't they usually don't have elevators, so I'm gonna have to go up and down 5-6 different flights of stairs carrying the whole thing, and the box doesn't have handles. It has no handles. It's smooth. It's just a smooth box, right? So either I just bribe Axel with Hotpot. I don't know if he has a vehicle to pick me up in, so I'm not sure. Maybe. But we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll pay. There's a shipping company called Kuroneko, I think. It's a little Yama something. It's their logo is a little black cat. It's really cute because their logo is a mama cat carrying a baby cat. They're both void cats, right? So it's the mama cat carrying the baby cat, but the scruff of the neck and carrying them. It's really cute. But they're a shipping company that apparently are pretty reputable. So I might just call for this one thing, you know. It is adorable. Find someone with card. Step 2, bribe said person. I don't know if any anyone that I know here have cars. Like, I don't even think the managers have cars. I think we all just take the subway. Like, owning a car in Tokyo is effort. It's a lot of effort. It's also really expensive. But it's a lot of effort. Yago-san, I don't know if I could be like, Yago-san, tasukete, onegai shimasu. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Yago-san's probably very, very busy doing a lot of important CEO work, so I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But yeah, we'll see. Taxi, maybe. Uber, maybe. We'll see. I have a couple of more weeks here before I move. Actually, it may be more than a few weeks. I already told membership this, but finding apartments in Japan is difficult. It is very difficult, chat. So, might be a while. We'll see, though. We're gonna make the most of it. I'm really happy, though, because the case I have, I got the Corsair 5000D. I'm really happy because it doesn't have LEDs in it, so it doesn't shine my entire room with bright blue LED lights, and completely, disrupt my sleep. I mean, my sleep is already pretty bad, but like, that makes it worse, right? But all the fans work on it, and it's so good with airflow. Like, I can put my hand right in front of the PC case, and on the front there's 3 fans that like intake all the cool air. Like, did you know I have not once had to turn on my heater because of how warm my PC is? And it is working exactly like I thought it would. I'm pretty sure once I start playing video games, like, the PC itself will be a heater, right? And I've been proven right. So far, for the past 3 weeks, I've not had to turn on my heater at all because of just how warm this is. In fact, I've had to open the window and like let in cool air just because of how much it warms up. So, I'm excited. Most PCs are space heaters. They are. Yeah, it is a portable. Well, semi-portable, just for information. LEDs can be disabled on the motherboard. I have all those disabled. I just didn't want to go through the effort of it. I'm just lazy. I miss the times when things were just things. Like, a refrigerator was a refrigerator and not like a $7,000 smart fridge that blasts advertisements at you the same way. You guys know. Oh shoot. Oh no, I poured a whole bunch of coffee. No. You guys know, like, was it gas stations? Oh shoot. Oh no, it's getting everywhere. Sorry, chat. Let me go walk that up real fast. So you guys know those gas stations, how they have like gas pumps, right? And they're always constantly blaring advertisements. They're like, well, you're gonna be here for like, I don't know, 10 minutes filling up your car gas and everything, so we're gonna use that time to blast advertisements at you. There's a secret code that you can press. It's a combination of keys. I believe it's like the 3rd button and the 1st button, and you just hold them down for a little bit and then it just mutes the speaker. So I always do that. I always mute the ads because I hate it. It's so loud too, Okay, sorry, I just threw things on the wall. I have a better one. It's called Alt F4. I wish I could Alt F4 a gas station pump. But yeah. Alright. No, that was like 1/3 of my coffee. I'm so sad. It was nice and hot too. But yeah. I want, like, you guys just know. You guys absolutely know. Someone out there, some company is gonna be all like, oh, those LED screens that we put on like your fans, or like the all-in-one coolers, or like your monitor, your PC case, tower case thing, right? We're gonna put ads on that screen. Like, you just know someone's gonna do that in like the next couple of years. I'm sorry for giving you guys the idea, but we might as well be prepared for the worst case scenario, because everything is the worst case scenario in 2025. So I hate ads. I hate that kind of stuff. That's why I want a PC case that's just a PC case, right? It's just a metal box with good airflow, and that's all it needs to do, right? So yeah, it's really nice. I like it. It's too big. It doesn't fit underneath the table, so I had to put it next to it. But it's also right next to the bed. So like at night when I hop into bed, I can feel like a nice like breeze of warm air from the PC fans. It's nice. It's like a little mini heater next to me. I'm really excited. I don't know why, but like good airflow is really nice because I can put my hand on the grill. Can you hear me do that right now? Like I can put my hand on the grill and I can feel the air going through, and it's like really cool. It's really nice. I like it. I'm not prepared for the summer though. I will have to get a dehumidifier because it's gonna get really humid in the summer. But well, that's a future Shinri problem. Yeah. All right, chat. Today we are playing Without a Dawn. I don't know anything about this game, but there was a content warning, which is why there's a content warning in the description. It gives you the option of saying, do you want some content warnings at the expense of potentially being exposed to spoilers? And I'm like, no spoilers. So I figure I might as well just tell you guys that there's a content warning before, because I disabled all of them in game since they are spoilers for me. So I'm just telling you this now. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really excited. I have my own PC. It's so good. Oh, bad news. If you guys haven't seen the Twitter, apparently my motherboard did get damaged a little bit during the transit. It has 4 channels for memory. 2 of them are broken, but like not the good 2. So they're on modern motherboards. There's 4 channels for RAM: A1, B1, A2, B2, and what you want to do is you want to get 2 memory sticks and you want to stick them in the same like set. So like A1 and A2, you skip B1, you skip the middle one. Unfortunately, the ones that were broken are the corresponding pairs, or like 1/2 of each corresponding pair. So A1 is broken, A2 and B2, the ones in the middle work, and then B2 on the outside, so A1 on the left outside and then B2 on the right outside are broken. So I only have the middle 2 working, and I'm in a pickle because I don't want to replace my entire motherboard just for that. Like everything else is fine, and I don't want to replace it, because if I do replace the motherboard, I have to buy another license for Windows 11. I have to buy another license for Clip Studio Pro. I have to buy another, like there's a whole, like even for my voice meter, my digital mixer, I had to buy a new license for that, because technically the motherboard counts as a new device, and it like the way that it registers it is it ties up with your hardware ID on the motherboard. So I'm like, I don't want to have to buy all of that all over again with the new motherboard. And like this kind of works. Like what? I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM instead of my usual 32. But like it can't be that bad, right? I know you can't demand, but the high seas are meant to be sailed in such cases. So many subscriptions. So what you're saying is that we should send you another 10k to no. No, you guys don't need to send me 10k. You guys helped me so much already. But the motherboard specifically for this one, I am okay with it. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep streaming with this, and later on I'll try playing some more intense games. Like I'll try to stream Grounded 2 at like ultra quality with this and everything, and see if the missing half of my RAM does result in issues, because 16 should be fine. It should be fine, but who knows? If it does end up causing too many issues, then I'll look into it. But for now, I'm just gonna hope that 16 gigabytes is fine. Should be good, right? Send 10k. Got it. No, I'm pretty sure you're only limited to like 500 USD per day. Like you can only send 5 akasupas, and then YouTube is like, too many akasupas in a row. You need to wait, and then they prevent you from doing that. So I think it's like anti-fraud detection or whatever, just in case someone like stole a credit card and is sending akasupas using a stolen credit card or whatever. But I think there is a limit. But yeah, 500 per day. No limit on gift subs. Now, I'm looking at the chat, and almost all the chat is already green. So we're pretty good on the memes. Mira, thank you. Random Koi swims and drops a coin. Ah, thank you. Thank you for the super. There's a limit on gift subs too. Oh, we tested it. You guys tested it? Oh my god, that's crazy. Starting the funds, Jojo. Thank you. Thank you for the super. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. You guys are like, let's just test it out. Let's see how many I can send. That's wild to me. Vertree, Okwedi, thank you for reaping the membership. And Mr. B, thank you for the gifted. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted member? Thank you. I've seen streams where someone literally did 2,000 gift subs, but that was a while ago. I want to see that. I want to see 2,000 gift subs. You guys don't have to send them, right? You guys don't have to send them. But like, I just like, it's idle thinking. You're just like, I want to see that. Man, thank you for the magenta super. No, that's enough already. That's so much already. Thank you. Appreciate it. Vanessa, Gwady, thank you for reaping the members. Jojo, thank you. No, thank you for the super though. Thank you. Vertree, thank you for the gifted. Try to click it. Oh my goodness. Wait, stop. Chat, stop. It's too early in the morning for this. Thank you for the gifteds though. Shiny clicky, thank you. Over Ducky Fairy, thank you for the super. Thank you. More hearts in chat, more hearts. Double rainbow is the most I've seen one person send in one stream. Isn't that because a double rainbow is 200? And then two double rainbow, or yeah, a double rainbow would be, one rainbow is 200. And then two would be 400. So you get really close to the limit. And I don't think you can make a second rainbow with that. Wait, Annie Plush, thank you. Calorie, oh my goodness, thank you for the 10. Micah, Gwady, thank you for reaping the membership. Welcome back. Can we get more hearts in chat for the gifted members? Thank you. Chat, calm down. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, chat. We are playing Without a Dawn. I've seen this a whole bunch. I've seen trailers for it, but I don't know what the story is. I know the premise says something about like introspection, but I don't know exactly what way that's gonna show up. Myra, wait. Thank you for the Yaka. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Sawi, thank you for the soup as well. Can we get some hearts in chat? More hearts. Thank you. Odie, thank you for the 10 gifted. Wait, chat, no, stop. Thank you for the gifted members and the soupas. Thank you. Chat, more hearts. TQ. Oh no, I dropped this. Okay, no, we're gonna start the game. No more of this. Thank you though. Thank you for the soupa. TQ, thank you. Oh no, I think some of the coffee got into my mouse wheel because it's kind of skipping. Such loose hands. No, chat, keep your wallet purse strings tied. Keep it tied. Thank you, Ricardo Blake. Thank you. Okay, we're starting. No more. Thank you for all the supas. But no, no more. Thank you so much. But no more. Get loved. Wait. No, I'm just. This is me like idly ranting about my motherboard, the damage to my motherboard. I'm not like, random axolotl. Thank you. It's not much. Wait, no. Keep it for yourselves. Treat yourselves, guys. What's going on? Kawane, thank you for the gift of membership. Diamond, thank you. Okay, seriously, enough. No more. We're gonna hop into the game. Thank you for all the supers, though. Thank you. We appreciate it. Oh. Niseria, thank you. Thank you for the gifted. Vasilka, thank you for the super. Thank you. Appreciate it. More hearts in chat. More hearts. Wow. I appreciate it though. It really means a lot. I've already been trying to like budget a whole bunch for the move, and I'm like prepared. I have a big wish list on on my app, my note-taking app, about like I remembered I need to buy a vacuum cleaner too. So I'm like, oh, that's right, more expenditures, but it's okay. Leases are like 2 years, so I'll be there for a long time. A penny for your thoughts. Ekmali, thank you. Thank you for the super. Okay, here we go, Chad. Here we go. I love the art. I love like the ASCII style. Well, I don't know if they're really ASCII or not. Is it? Oh, it is. Well, no. Ooh, wait. The solid colors are ASCII. I can see like the numbers in the solid color area, but like around the edges, they kind of turn into gibberish. They turn into just like random characters instead of like actual symbols. But I can see like distinct numbers, like zeros and twos and ones and all that. That's really cool. Ooh. The Steam page says pseudo ASCII. Pseudo ASCII. All right, chat. Might be mixed, maybe. Like you draw the picture and then you put the filter on top of that, maybe? Ooh. TIL, it's a hard C in ASCII. I've always pronounced it as ASCII, but I don't know if there's a proper way to pronounce it. Like the GIF thing. Are you awake? Open your eyes. What now? Ignore. We have a choice already. Oh no, wait. Are there multiple endings? Uh-oh. Okay. What now? You're feeling anxious. Wow. Thanks a lot. First thing in the morning. Oh my goodness. I don't need this. You've been tossing and turning in your bed for a while now. Sleep doesn't seem to be coming. Oh, it's at nighttime we're trying to fall asleep. Hang on. I realize I'm a little bit too large, so I'll like shrink myself down a bit. There we go. You have a feeling that someone is watching you. Someone may be standing behind the window. It's like that one meme where, do you guys see that one skit where the person's like role-playing anxiety and then he walks up to the guy and he's like, aren't you worried? And he's like, about what? It's like, why aren't you worried? And then the guy responds like I said, about what? What should I be worried about? It's like, but why aren't you worried? Like, aren't you worried? Right? It's just that. It's like, what am I supposed to be worried about? And then it gets worse, you know, like the whole like, why are you angry? Why are you angry? I'm not angry. Why are you angry? I'm not angry. Why are you angry? Okay, I'm getting angry now because you keep asking me. Right? Aren't you worried, smiley face? Yeah. There's no one there. How can you be so sure? Bro, this is too early for this. What? How can you be so sure? I live on the 17th floor of a high-rise apartment. It's like, but they could still be outside. You know? Oh my god. You need to get up and check the window. It'll take but a moment. You'll be back in your bed in no time. Wait, no, this is a little bit spooky. Hold on. Let's just be sure. Let's just be sure. A bad, thank you for the super. Finally, a super chat finally. Game could not contain us. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Alright. Since this is our first go around, let's go get up and check. Just to make sure. Remember to breathe. But don't get too caught up in listening to the sound of your breath. Let it come naturally Okay, the music doesn't help. Gonna smack this anxiety diva and be like, why'd you bring your own OST with you? What the hell? Trick yourself into thinking something else. You are safe. But you can see movement through the cracks in the window blinds. Can you see the shadows shifting? There's something or someone out there. We have to open them. Just tree branches. Tree branches swaying in the wind. You must feel relieved. It's very silent. You came here to find quiet. But you've come to miss the sounds of the city. The restless noises coming from the streets. Even those that are violent. Yet, they somehow brought you comfort compared to this maddening silence. Here, you thought you could unwind and rediscover yourself. Find what the hell is wrong with you. It is true that in silence, you can hear yourself more clearly. I like the vibes. Let's stay here and just keep watching out the window. And it's peaceful. Take all the time you need. It is kind of nice though. Wait, does something happen if I just stay here? Okay, I don't think anything happens. I know I'm sorry chat. I know I'm blocking some of the text. It's the text goes full screen, so it's hard for me to find a place I can like hide where I'm not covering it. Okay, I guess we gotta go back to bed. Wait. Aren't you forgetting something? What have I forgotten? You must close the window blinds. You know how stressful it is when you leave them open. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. You made it back to your bed. You're safe. Nothing bad happened. You can fight it. You have the strength to overcome it. But you need to understand what you're dealing with. Do you think it's all in your head? I'm gonna say yes. We're away from the city. We're alone here. There's nothing that can hurt us, at least physically. So it has to be all in our heads, right? You can rely on logic. It's your best connection to reality. You're tired. You need sleep. Why why does it make us feel like the choice to close our eyes might be a dangerous one? Okay, close your eyes. Six, 3, 5, 1, 6, 3, 5, 1, 6, 3, 5, 1. Thanks, G. Thank you, Quiddy. Thank you for leaving the membership. What? The passage of time seems different here. The arms of the clock are going back and forth. You find it difficult to experience such irrationality. If there's any sense to this, it's not visible. Next tree. Whoa. I am the man in the gas mask, and I ask you this. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? Fingers? How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? 8. How many fingers am I holding behind my back? Wait. Wait, was that supposed to be 3? How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? 5? Wait, was that supposed to be numbers? You have failed me with your answers. I want to play a game. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up? 1, 6, 3, 5. What? Wait, those weren't it? How many fingers am I holding up? Oh? 1, 6, 3, 5. Wait. Okay, 6, 3, 5, 1. How many fingers am I holding behind my back? Oh. Wait, so would that... Wait. No, then that would make the first one 12. The opposite of, like, the reverse on the other side? 9? 5 would be 10. No, 5 would be 11. Wait, what? I mean, it is a dream, so it could be just throwing us in a loop? Next dream. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? It would be not 1 then. So 2. Not 6. 8. Not 3. 9. Not 5. 11. Oh, it is 11. Okay. Is the first one supposed to be 12? Because there would be no way to have 11 fingers. I mean, like, conventionally. You have failed me with your answers. Huh? Two, 6, 3, 5. Wait, what? Maybe we don't have enough context for this dream, so why don't we just wake up here? Maybe there's more context that we're missing. Morse code behind the mask? I think the Morse code is just saying S and O. Like it's short, 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 long, 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 short, 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 long, long, long. It's just repeating. How many times it spins? I'm just gonna YOLO some random numbers. Okay, I think we don't have enough context for this one. Okay, wait. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think you could brute force it? I kind of just want to go back and maybe just wake up, because I could brute force it, but I think we're missing context, and I want to get the context for this a bit more. We'll try it another time. Let's just wake up from this one. Oh, you can't snap out of it. Okay, so we have to. Is it talking about the distances? To go from 3 to 5 is 2. To go from 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. But there is the 4 answer. Yeah, I want to know what the logic behind it is. 6, 3, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not it. I am the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? Okay, let's try 2, 6, 3, 11. 2, 6, 3, 5? 2, 6, 9, 11. 2, 6, 9, 5. What's the logic behind this one? No. I want to figure out the right way. 1. It starts at 1. 1, 6, 3, 5. 1, 1. If it starts at 1, the opposite would be 7, but we don't have an option to pick 7. Or like the... Is it reversed? 11? So that one is like mirrored maybe. 6? 9? 7? 11. 6, 9, 7, 11? Reverse numerals? The numerals all seem to be what they should be. The V and the I's. The opposite of 12 would be 6 would be 12. I don't mean opposite, I meant like if you mirror image it. Because if you flip it horizontally, if you like mirror image it, 6 would still be 6, you know? Okay, let's try it. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? It starts at 1. Goes to 6. 3. 5. What? Wait, did they change the answers? Choices? What the hell? Wait, I don't know if we actually just did it wrong the first time, or if because it's a dream, it's gaslighting us, or not. What? Your answers ring true. This interaction represents the beginning of our connection. Acknowledge my existence. I mean, it would be rude to wake up, so let's just stay and chill out. What's your name? Oh? It is time to wake up. What? That was weird. Okay. I had to click it multiple times to have them wake us up. The heck? That was weird. Did you find the dream unsettling? Do you believe there was more to it? There may be more to it, but I just don't know. There probably is, though. You feel something was different in this dream. You feel connected to it. He spoke with great concern. Do you think he tried to tell you something? There could be a pattern or meaning in his words. Put your head to work. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is I want to sleep. You and me both, girl. 10. 10 plus 5 is we're halfway through the numbers. We might as well commit. I know we're tired, but we're halfway through. 15. Of course. 15. You keep seeing this number. 15. 15. 15. Did you knock it off? You seem anguished. It is hard for you to fall asleep. need to check the window again. It will help alleviate your stress. There's no one there. You don't know that. It is difficult for you to resist the urge. Wait, who are you to tell me that? What the hell? That's not my thoughts. What are you talking about? You can't tell me what I can or can't resist. You know you should try harder. You can start tomorrow. You can slip this one time. You're back in your bed in no time. Are you trying to guilt trip me? Are you trying to, like, is this manipulation? What the hell? It's like, yeah, sure, of course. Well, it's okay to slip up this one time. What the hell? Yeah, we're being gaslit hell out here. I'm gonna ignore it. We already checked it. It will make you feel better. No. It will ease your stress. No. I said no. Fine. Open the window blinds. See, there's nothing. Where's the tree? You can't see the trees anymore. You're trying to understand why. Could it be a dense fog hindering the view? You're probably right. I'm gonna stare out the window a little bit, try to see what's going on. Wait. Can you see movement in the distance? Wait, there's a figure standing there. The textures are different in the middle. What is that? Shouldn't the fog hide the shape like it hit the trees? Wait, what? What is that? You must find this perplexing. Wait, it's getting closer. You don't know what you're looking at. It appears as if a shadow is bleeding into the fog surrounding it. Is that a person? It is coming this way. It is slowly growing its presence. The shape is becoming increasingly distinct. It resembles a human. You cannot trust your eyes. Oh my god, what the hell? You are alone here. There's no one here besides you. It's only you and your shadow. Close them. Did that really happen? If you reason, You'll realize there's unlikely anyone out there. You must be startled, though. Your heart is racing. Your breathing is shallow. Your legs are growing numb. The cold sweat is about to break as your skin turns pale. Do not let it go that far. Try to calm your breathing. Think of something entirely different. Think of the last movie you saw. Try to remember the lyrics of your favorite song. Good. You're starting to stabilize. You're slowly gaining back your strength. You feel shaken and want to return to your bed. It is the only place where you feel safe. But first, you must take another look. I have to know. I have to know, Chad. Open the window blinds. What the hell? The trees are back. You feel relieved seeing the trees again. You are sure it was only your imagination. It was nothing but a feverish dream. You should return to your bed. I'm gonna stay here a little bit and just take in the trees. Remind myself that there's nothing out there. Do you feel like you need a moment? Take all the time you need. How is this game so good at showing anxiety? This is exactly what it feels like. I cannot, like, this is really scarily accurate to exactly how it goes on in my head. It's crazy accurate. Close the blinds. Take this in the dangerous ASCII world. Man. You made it back to your bed safely. You're tired and craving for sleep. The morning will come and everything will look brighter and more hopeful. Wait, we haven't even slept the whole night. We just like woke up in the middle of the night like this. Is this how anxiety is? Never had to experience it. Had too much legit stuff to worry about. Yeah, it's the overthinking, the voices in your head, the constant, I'm sure there's nothing there, but I have to check, you know? It's the, you know the saying like trust but verify? It's like that, but taken to an extreme of like you need to know. You have to see everything through, you know? It like, logically you know, right? Like, I guess like the biggest thing that like most people would kind of relate to is like, did you turn the oven off, you know? Or like, did you turn the stove off? Did you lock the front door? You know, I think those would be the more common ones that a lot of people would like understand, right? Like most of the times you'd be like, yeah, of course I locked the front door, but it's like, but did you really? How do you know for sure? Did you check? Right? And like, there have been times when I've gotten so used to my routine, you know, like I'll leave the house and then I'll drive away, and like 5 minutes later I'll be like, wait, did I close the garage door? Did I remember to lock the front door? Did I remember to close the back door? Are the sliding windows closed? Are they locked? Are my blinds closed? You know, like those thoughts will start racing into my head to the point where I've had to come up with little like rituals for myself to just verify, like, did I do the ritual to properly check that I did close these things, turn off the oven, turn off the stove, and all that kind of stuff, you know, like this is scary accurate. This is scary accurate. Of waking up and I realized it did not lock the door. Right? That's horrifying. When it gets really bad is when you've logicked yourself and it's, of course that thing you're worrying about can't be true, but the voice still says, what if you're the exception? I know. It's scary. Did I forget my phone even though I remember putting it in my purse, right? Ugh. I don't know. Especially, like, a lot of these issues, a lot of the anxiety issues that I have comes from experience, like personal experience of like, did I lock the front door? I had that anxiety because one time I didn't lock the front door and I came back and the front door was open. And I don't know if anything was taken. I don't know if someone came in, or like if some kids like just walked in, they're like checking things out, or like if something like came inside and just hid inside the closet and just snuck in, right? Like because of that one instance, for like the rest of my life, I've had this thought of like, did I lock the front door? And I tell myself yes, and then my brain will be like, but remember the last time? Remember what happened then? When you came home and the door was open, you checked to see if anything was stolen. You couldn't tell if anything was stolen or if anyone had actually come in here, but you can't be sure, right? How do you know? How do you know for certain, right? Like that got in my mind, which is why I'm like paranoid about locking my door now. You know? This is why I have cameras inside and outside, plus other things. Yeah, like, man. Like I used to do the crazy thing of like, has anyone else done this where like if you are leaving and you want to keep your doors locked, you pull out a hair and then you would wet it with your saliva and then like stretch the hair across the door and the door frame, so if someone opened the door, the hair would fall off and you would know if someone had opened the door. Like I used to do that. Like it. Oh my god. Yeah, like Death Note. Oh my god. But like I would have those checks and stuff, right? I've seen it in shows. That's an actual thing. They show it in the shows and in comics and in like movies and stuff because people actually do that because like, oh my god. I haven't done that specifically, but I get it. Yeah, right? Like, it doesn't. I feel like anxiety just on its own, like as a concept, as a feeling, is something that you can relate to because everyone's had it to some degree. You know, there's something that happens in everyone's life where like that little sensation kicks in, you know? Using a pencil or any paper. Oh yeah, I know some people did that with the pencil, like mechanical pencil lead. Like they would stick the mechanical pencil lead on there, and then if the door opened, the pencil lead would snap too, right? I use my hair, but like, man. This is why I love small indie games, chat. God, they talk about things that are so like accurate. It's so good. Do you still do that? No, thankfully not. Sky Limit, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Can I get some more hearts in chat for the gifted member? The morning will come and everything will look brighter and more hopeful. You'll be fine once you get some rest. Time to close your eyes. Let's try to get some sleep. I love lighthouses. I love the water. I love just, oh my god, I love lighthouses. Huh? Wait, what? Why did it stop? The sound of the waves has a unique quality to it. Can you hear the unexplainable clarity in its character? Can you hear the waves whispering distant words? You don't believe their unnatural sound belongs to the sea. The energy passing through the water comes from somewhere unknown. Yet you find the waves calm and peaceful amidst the sad melody. So trying to figure out how it works with the lead pencil. Where do you put it? Okay, so you take the mechanical lead pencil and then you're gonna put it at the very bottom of the door. So right at the corner of the door where the door, most door frames that I had weren't like airtight. So you would stick it in a little, like across the gap of the door. Oh yeah, you can also put it on the hinge too, if the hinge is on the outside. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of places you can put it. I just use my hair and I put it across the base of the door. Because the idea is, if there is a hair at the bottom of the door, near the door frame and the door corner, like if someone opened it and it fell off, like they would look down and be like, oh, it's just hair, right? No one would think too hard about it. So like that was my reasoning. Yet you find the waves calm and peaceful amidst the sad melody. You embrace this beautiful harmony. You're breathing slowly and deeply. Your mind and body are weightless and free from worry. It's rare to achieve such tranquility. You find it difficult to experience both extremes. Your darkness has overshadowed the light for too long. It wasn't always like this. It doesn't always need to be like this. I am the man in the gas mask, and I ask you this. Can you bear my silence? Okay, silence I can handle. Silence I can handle. But having a person staring at me in silence, that gets me on edge. It makes me anxious. What is wrong in my silence? Your silence has the wrong pattern. That's such a great way to describe it. Like, they're being silent, but in the wrong way. Like, wait, that's so, oh my god. Your silence has the wrong pattern. That's such a great way to phrase it. What the hell? Sorry, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. There's... they fail the vibe check. Yeah, like the wrong vibe, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it. When I see people walking, I can see from their walking gait and their pattern, right? Like what kind of a person they are. And some people just have like an odd pattern. You know, the fabric and the texture of their air is wrong. Something is like off. You know, like I know that they're gonna be an issue, right? They're gonna cause a scene. They're gonna cause problems. They're gonna be, I don't know. Have you ever, guys? For those of you who've worked customer service and on retail, you understand that, right? Like you see a customer and you instantly know like they're gonna be an issue, right? Like you just know, right? And like, oh my god, your silence has the wrong pattern. Like that's such a great way to put it. Oh man. Yeah, the aura is wrong. Like they're not, like, you know how people talk about like the vibe check, but like nowadays when people, let's say like you fail or you pass the vibe check, it's after they perform an action, right? There's something about like the pre-vibe check, like before they even open their mouth, before they even talk to you and start the engagement. It's just like the way they carry themselves. You know, like they've already failed the vibe check. Like they're going to be a problem. You know, there's something about it, but just describing it as it's the wrong pattern is, dang, man. Your silence is the wrong pattern. What is wrong with the pattern of my silence? I can't tell you. It's a vibe. It's an aura. It's a feeling. There's something about it. It's hard, like I can't put it into words. But it's one of those things you know it when you see it, right? Like brain pattern recognition, but failure to put into concrete words. Yeah, but mechanically what is wrong, right? Like I can't tell you like exactly how you shift, you know, 46% of your weight when you move to the left, and the way that your like shoulder swings 2 millimeters up above. Like I can't explain like physically that kind of stuff, right? But like there's just something wrong with it. Your silence has 14 dots. Your silence misses a dot. Your silence is missing a dot. It should be. What? Wait, what the hell? Wait, that is eerie. What the hell? How many dots should my silence hold? It should hold one more. I understand. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. What? I have corrected my silence. I have a feeling I know who he is. But I want to know what he wants. What do you want from me? I want to show you the truth. I will show you what lies behind the veil. I assumed the shape of a shadow. I came to your cabin. I will not let you exist in a lie. 15. My silence is now also yours. Follow this newly found connection. Go to the birdhouse. You will find something hidden under its detached roof. Stay. Your dream has come to an end. What? One, two, three, four, five, 15. Another strange dream. The man in the gas mask appeared to you again. Does that seem uncanny to you? Twice is a coincidence. 3 times is a pattern. I have a feeling we'll see him again. You don't consider that strange? Surely, you must be at least intrigued. You think he spoke convincingly, but it's hard for you to accept that a dream could hold any truth. You consider yourself logical, but don't want to rule anything out. You can sense things you can't hear or see. This spiritual side of you may follow some secret logic. A logic that has yet to be discovered. You are tired of this recurring conflict in your head. Be that as it may, you can't stop thinking about what he said. Should you go outside and check the birdhouse? Why not? What's the harm of that, right? It's just a dream. There's likely nothing hidden outside. But you must verify it to get out of your head. God, that's so real. God, that is so... Oh my God. This hits real close, man. What the hell? Then maybe you can finally sleep. It's going to rain soon. Normally, you'd love some rain. The sound has a calming effect on you. But you don't want to get wet. You better get going before it starts raining. We have to know. We have to find out. You should have worn a coat. This bitter autumn wind is chilling to the bone. Yet, you find it refreshing. There's something purifying and healing about the wind. Perhaps the physical sensation on your skin tricks your mind into focusing solely on it. The wind makes you feel more connected with this world. But then again, what the hell are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. You're standing outside, catching a cold, because you had a dream. Sane person act like this. You don't think it matters, do you? No one is sane. You don't care whether you are sound of mind or not. All you want is to feel better. You want to wake up feeling calm and content. You need to find a way to prevent yourself from falling into negative thoughts. It's going to rain soon. You need to get to the birdhouse. Man. You are here by the birdhouse. Do you still want to do this? It's just a dream. It's just a dream, and if there is anything of the detachable roof, it's going to be a coincidence, and our brain is going to scramble frantically to try to draw connections to the dream. But that's all it is. It's just a dream. You're not sure you have a choice. You feel like your hands are tied. Can you see the spot where the ground looks different? The ground is bare of leaves and branches. Someone has been here recently. What? As you realize this, can you feel your heart beating irregularly? Can you feel the sense of dread creeping in? This fear creates a gap in your psyche that you can't control. It's overpowering your thoughts and even memories, recoloring and making them formless. But you must not give in. Try not to lose yourself in your thoughts, not when they are at their darkest. You can feel it coming again. Your breath is turning shallow. Allow your lungs to breathe without you intervening. I mean, I was breathing normally until you pointed out, game. Oh my god. Chat, don't think of a pink elephant. What are you gonna do? You're gonna think of a pink elephant because I told you not to do it. Oh my god. You must think of something else. Can you remember the color of your friend's eyes? Can you remember their birthday? Good. You feel a sense of relief washing over you. You're safe. You're ready to search the birdhouse. What do you expect to find? I expect to find nothing. I expect to find nothing, but I know there's gonna be something there and my brain is gonna try to make connections, even if there aren't any. Because I know I'm gonna overthink it. Nothing. If you go by that logic, if you go by the logic, that is the most likely outcome. But you need to see it for yourself. Only then can you get this out of your system. There's only one way to find out. Remove the roof. What? You cannot believe it. You discover a box hidden in the birdhouse. You must be terrified. You don't understand what this means. Could Did the man in the gas mask assume a physical form? You're trying to wrangle this deeply unsettling question, but you struggle to find an explanation. Can we take a moment to appreciate her PJs? The penguin is really cute. Okay, look at the penguin. Oh. Do you believe it was he who put the box? No, that's just a dream. It must have been there from the beginning. Someone must have left it in the birdhouse. You believe there's a logical explanation? God damn, this game is calling me out. Oh my god. But you need time to understand what has happened. You find it all so very confusing. Be that as it may, someone placed the box here recently. That's what I'm saying. Can you feel your sense of security fading away? There's no way it could have been men in the fog. No, we were just seeing things, right? Wait, or were we? Wait, what if it... I'm being gaslit by this game, Chad. I'm being gaslit by this... Oh my god, wait. Wait, no, no, It had to have been here from before. Maybe the box is there before. Maybe it's not meant for us. Maybe it was just there. But we have to open it to find out, right? You might not be here alone after all. This frightening thought is starting to grow in you. You must be wondering what's inside the box. Whoever made this game, whoever wrote this, they know. They know. Oh my god, they know. You should get back inside first. What if it's a dead dove? I'm not gonna open it inside my room. No, I'm gonna stay out here. I'm gonna stay here and open it. I'm not bringing this box. I don't know what's inside the box. I'm not gonna open it in my house. I'm gonna stay out here and open it. You could be in danger. No, stay. I know my anxiety is gonna say, what if the person who left the box is still here? What if they're still nearby? I know my anxiety is gonna say that. Don't you want to return to safety? Get to the cabin. My mic is popping. Yeah, let me get... What the... No, you can't put this on me. You didn't even give me the option to lock the door. You can't put this one on me, game. You didn't even give me the option to lock... Oh my god. You literally just talked about it. I know. Oh my god. This is not fair. That's not... No. No. That's not fair. Why would you stop here? The front door is ajar. How long were we out retrieving the box from the burn house? If it was put there recently, what if the person is still nearby? If the door was open, what if they went inside? The front door is ajar. You can't remember if you closed the front door. God. Oh my God. You left so hurriedly that you didn't even remember to take your coat. You were distracted and not thinking straight. It would make sense if you also forgot to close the front door. Yet, there have been numerous strange occurrences. You don't know what to believe anymore. It all feels so confusing and empty to you. This game is gaslighting me, chat. I know I am clicking. I know I'm clicking. Is your mouse acting up? No. I know the mouse... No, there's no way. I didn't... I know I spilled my coffee, but... Is this game is this meta gaslighting? Oh my god, are you sure? Wait, no. Oh my god, no. Okay, there it goes. It works. Don't let that numbness devour joy from the things you love. You didn't stop caring. What the hell? There's something constantly out of sync, like two cogs that never align at the right time. Can you hear me clicking, chat? No, this game is gaslighting me. It has to be gaslighting me. You came here to heal. What did you wish to find? More things to live for? More things to die for? I'm gonna say more things to live for. You want to find something new, or to revive something old. You understand what you need. It's only a matter of how. Thank you for the soup. It was me, I left the door ajar. Was getting some peanut butter and making a door jam. Thank you for the soup. A peanut butter door jam sandwich. God, wait, I relate to this really hard because I just made the move here to Japan so that I could get more invested in my work because I wanted to like re-spark the passion I had for streaming and being an idol and everything. So it's like, I came here to do that too. I came here to find, like, I didn't go to like an empty wilderness area just to be alone with my thoughts, but like, I understand like the general, like, I want to move and get away so that I can like revive that spark and passion again. You know, God, this game. This is really the perfect horror game. It is. Oh my God. And decent internet, yeah. You should get inside and see what that box holds. Okay, I want to get inside and open what the box is, but we have a more pressing priority right now. The door is open. I don't know if someone went inside. Hesitate. This game was made for me, Chad. This game was made for me. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Are you still considering the possibility that someone else left the door open? What the hell? Hesitate. You can't stay outside. Someone is watching the stream and just coding the game really fast, right? They're just scripting it off of what I say on stream. Jeez, this is crazy. Okay, fine. But there is someone I'm gonna beat them to heck with that whatever's inside the box, okay? You made it safely back inside. Oh, there's two penguins. But you're so fixated on the box that everything else around you disappears. The way you hold the box effortlessly indicates it's light. You're trying to deduce its contents based on its weight. Like a child shaking a Christmas present to figure out what's inside it. Your thoughts are racing. Violent images are surfacing in your mind. There could be something horrible in the box. Why would you think of the darkest things first? I mean, I can't help it. It's a knee-jerk reaction, but like my brain always goes to the worst possible outcome immediately, because if I prepare for the worst, then everything else will disappoint me less so. You know? Like, I just expect the worst outcome and then I'll be prepared for the rest of it. You know? Is it easier for you to dwell on such thoughts? Be that as it may, you should open the box. I'm scared of what I'll find. Anyone would hesitate in your situation. But you know you can't let this slide. You found something at the location indicated by your dream. You're trying to comprehend it. But you can't come to a logical conclusion with the information you've got. I wonder if it's a coffin for a bird. that was there long ago. Like, we know the trees outside don't have leaves. They're just bare, right? And we know it's cold, autumn, winter, like autumn weather. Reminds me of a story. Elderly GP man noticed his stuff was going missing, misplaced. Turns out someone was living in his attic. All right, what was it called again? Like frog hopping, frog living, frog something, frogging or whatever. When people like live in the attic of other people's homes and they come out at nighttime or something. I've heard of that. Like, that's so creepy. Oh my god. Frogs, no, not squatting. Squatting is when you live in like an empty place, like it's been abandoned, right? But like it's specifically when there's a person living in your house while you are living in it. Frogging with the PH, maybe it's that one. Yeah, PH frogging. That, yeah, like in the movie Parasite. Oh my god. Okay. But you can't come to a logical conclusion with the information you've got. God, the way this game is calling me out, because this is exactly how I think. I'm like, we don't have the context, we don't have the information, we need to collect more information. Okay. You need to open the box and see what you can learn. Open the box. You found a phone inside the box. What? What the hell? Upon closer examination, you notice something unsettling. Isn't that your phone? What the hell? It can't be. You're confused. You're trying to understand how this is possible. You must be aware of how unusual this is. How did your phone end up in the box? Rationalize. We sleepwalked. We were sleepwalking, and we went and we put our phone inside the bird box. Which is why we saw traces of someone else having been there. That was us, our footsteps. We are the ones who stepped into the backyard and cleared the path while we were sleepwalking to put our phone inside the box. That's why our brain drew the connection, and that's why the gas mask that we saw in our dream told us there's something inside the bird box, because it's an action that we physically took. And that's why the area was clear of leaves and twigs, because we cleared it on the way up. That has to be it, right? That has to be it. You're still able to act reasonably after all this bewilderment. Your ability to reason may be the key to unlocking the truth. Try to remember the last time you used your phone. I can't seem to remember. Can you recall when you arrived at this cabin? No. Try to remember. You don't remember coming here, do you? Now that you reflect on it, you don't know where you are. This place is unfamiliar to you. You don't know how long you've been here. Coming to realize this must be frightening. Is it possible that you were the one to hide the phone? Oh my god, this game knows. What? You came here to seek solitude, to get your head straight. Your phone serves as a window to a world filled with violence and hypocrisy. You couldn't look the other way. You needed an exit from all that. You may have decided to resist temptation by tucking away your phone. Does that sound like something you'd do? It's possible. I mean, I have done similar things like that, like when I get too distracted on my phone and I find myself doom scrolling, I'll like physically put it away from me so that I'm not tempted to look at it. So it's possible. You find comfort in this assumption. You're mentally exhausted. You're not well. The night amplifies your thoughts. Everything feels more burdensome and impassable. You need to get some sleep. There could be clarity with the dawn. But what if there is no dawn? What if we have to go through this night without a dawn? Whoa, title drop. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay, let's get back to it. I want to check the phone. Does it still have battery power left? Like maybe... Are you still trying to understand how your phone ended up in the box? I mean, it seems a little extreme. Especially with the rain, like the weather happening outside. I would have been worried that the phone would get damaged, but it was in a birdhouse and in a box. Like, oh my god, am I gonna have to... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to memento this. Have you guys seen the movie Memento, where the guy has like short-term memory or like long-term memory loss, and he has only short-term memory, and it like the movie plays backwards, but he like leaves note to himself, like you know the meme where he says like don't believe his lies, right? Like that. Am I gonna have to do that? I'm gonna have to write down notes like, hey, like future Shinri, this is past Shinri. You put the phone here because you want to get away from doom scrolling on TikTok. Now you remember why past you put it here. Like, I'm gonna have to leave notes to myself to avoid this. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. This game is making that anxiety kick in, and now I'm coming up with different systems to solve a problem that I don't have right now, or to solve a problem I didn't know I'm going to have in the future. You know, like... Ah, no. Now I'm gonna be worried about this. Like, am I gonna do something in the past and then come back and be like, what is this doing here? And then forget that past Shinri did something, and future Shinri's gonna be like, why is this the way it is? You know, like, oh my god. See, that's anxiety, exactly. Hey, congrats, chat. Now you have a thing to worry about that you didn't know you're gonna have soon. This game is more horror for you than any jump scare. Seriously, though. But this is what I'm talking about. Not all horror has to be like spooky, scary, jump scare, loud noises, right? Like, this is like the slow burn anxiety horror that just encroaches like a fog, like a dark cloud that slowly covers the lights around you. You know, it's like that. Like, oh my god. Oh, man. Things could become clearer in the morning. And what does the relevance have to do with 15? Why does the number 15 keep popping up? I swear to God, if I turn on the phone and it's like, you have 15% battery power, I'm gonna flip the table. Okay, head back to bed. Do you find it bizarre? What? When you think of something specific, it tends to manifest in one way or another. You may notice these things only when you pay attention to them. You find it somewhat uncanny, but believe there's really nothing else to it. Logically, I understand. Like, do you guys know about the phenomenon of when you want to purchase, when you want to make a big purchase? I know in America, it specifically happens with cars, where when you're driving around, you never really think about it. But like when you are looking to buy a car, used or new or whatever, right? Like that certain model, it starts to stand out when you see someone driving that car that you've been looking at. It pops out. And you start to notice it more and more as you drive around. It stands out more, right? I know logically it's a psychological effect because I'm focusing on it, right? It's always been there, you know? It's nothing that's manifesting because you're thinking about it, but it's like everyone's just been driving their own cars, right? Like maybe you're thinking about like getting a bicycle or like a new graphics card or something, right? And then you start to see more articles popping up about that kind of stuff, right? Like, I know it's because your brain wants to make those connections. And I know that logically, but at the same time, like, you know, like the mental gaslighting happening in your own head. That's what happened to me with houses after spending so long looking for a new place. Yeah, it's like learning a word and then everyone is suddenly using it. But that's because that's because you notice it. Exactly. You start to recognize that thing. So I know logically what it is. I know it's nothing supernatural. But this is freaky, okay? Frequency illusion or Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. There it is. Yeah, that one. Now it's Google's ad tracking out there, adding more cars to the road. It's like, ooh, here's advertisements on your morning commute. You want to buy the car so bad. Have you considered there could be something more? God, I just said it. It's freaky, you know? A greater truth. My personal take on this is that there is no greater truth. I have not seen empirical evidence to support this greater truth thing, right? Would it be easier? Yes. It would be easier just to let go and just say things like fate is real, right? Like your destiny is fated for whatever. Like I understand how easy it would be to just like give myself up to that, right? But no. Like I want to believe that I have full control. And the fact that, like, if there is no greater meaning in life, I'm okay with that because I'm going to go make that greater meaning for myself in the way that I want to, you know? Like, I'm going to go and, I'm going to go grab a soda and then mix a little bit of everything from the fountain, the soda fountain, right? I'm going to go mix everything and you can't stop me. And just because the universe is going to be like, we're going to put Sprite 0 at the end of it. Like, I'm gonna intentionally avoid that, you know? Like, I'm gonna go and like choose my own destiny. Every single time
like I have the opportunity. I want to get a different like combination of mixes because I get to choose that for myself, you know. Also because I grew up with anime where there's a lot of characters who are like, fate isn't written in the stars. You can make your own fate. You know, like I've seen enough anime, so so I want to believe it. I want to believe that. Sometimes you feel like you're viewing the world through this thin, transparent veil. You find it hard to believe anything is real. Do you ever find yourself consumed by compulsive thoughts? Thoughts that you don't share with anyone. Thoughts that cause you anxiety and stress. Sometimes, even happy memories feel boundless and imperfect without a reason. The veil may not exist after all. It may be your mind trying to protect itself from the prolonged stress. Maybe you should seek help. Maybe. The longer it takes, the easier it is to procrastinate. You should think about it. Be that as it may, the best thing for you right now is to get some rest. I want to listen to my thoughts a bit more. It must be hard falling asleep after what you've been through. Keep repeating a simple word to calm your mind. I think if my internal anxiety was narrated by you, I would be less anxious. Would you guys want that? You can buy the Josuiji Shinri voice pack DLC for your anxiety inner thoughts. It's like GPS. You can just download the pack and then install the pack onto your app, and then you merch idea. Pray chip DLCs go wild, right? Like you get to select the anxiety voice in your head, like Microsoft Sam, or like that the female British speaker voice, you know, like that. But oh man. Okay, chat, hold me to it. Okay, if ever we end up in a cyberpunk dystopia, okay, I will release a DLC download pack that you can get to edit the voice so that all of the internal thoughts, even the advertisements, right, in our cyberpunk DLC, in our cyberpunk dystopia future, it can all be narrated by me. Even when we're all dead, I know you guys. Like, if I ever do die, you guys would just form a Ouija circle, a Josuiji circle, and then like summon my spirit back and be like, Shinri, it's 2090. You gotta play StarCraft again for the 90th anniversary. Like you promised every decade you'd replay it again. You'd bring me back from the dead just for those streams, right? Yeah, okoiri. For reopening membership. Oh man. StarCraft stream, let's go, right? How do I sign up now? We may have to ask Mana-chan first to get approval for the merch, but we'll see. Forget Johnny Silverhand, we have Josuiji Shinri in our head. Come on, Koi. We've got a city. What is it? A city to burn? Come on, Koi. We've got a city to burn. Keaton, thank you for the 28 months. The Josuiji port merch when I'm working with Mana-chan. I want to make it at some point, like before 2050. Okay, let's say before 2050. I do want to see if I can actually put out a Josuiji board. I think that'd be great. but maybe just like a mouse pad. I think that'd be good. Like a mouse pad or like a desk mat. A full-size desk mat would be pretty cool. But yeah. Alright, let's close our eyes and try to get some sleep. Mind you, chat, this has been all in one night. We have not been able to actually get good sleep. We're having nightmares of waking up in the middle of the night. Okay. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with work. What the hell? You're screaming in the darkness, leaning against the cold concrete wall. You're looking at yourself with the eyes of someone else. Whoa. Oh my god. Abrupt flashes of mindless gore. Your body is shaking and writhing without control. You're attempting to avert your gaze, but you can't tear your eyes away from the gray walls in the gray corner. Whoa. Perhaps you can be a bit more ambitious than 2050. Okay, 2055. Thank you for reading it. Or did you read the other way around? 2045? And yeah, the 15 in the mouth. What does that mean, though? You see flashes of a triangular silhouette on the horizon. It is towering on the black water. Waves as its pulse. Brown noise as its voice. It is calling you. Urgency. Disarray. Despair. Shame. Panic. But only briefly. A mere echo of the scream remains. You are furthering away. You're floating to safety. Extreme. I am the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. Do you believe in my existence? I believe in your existence, but only as a manifestation of my internal thoughts. You are not a separate entity. You're just my thoughts manifesting. But I do acknowledge you as you are right now in front of me. Will you trust my benevolence? Benevolence? You could have heard us at any time. This is the third time we're meeting. You had the chance to hurt us any one of those previous times, but you didn't. Not yet. So for now, I will trust you. He says he only wants to help, right? He only wants us to stop lying to ourselves and to show us the truth. He hasn't forced us to do anything yet. So for now, I'll trust him. So far, there's no indication that this guy is the one that's gaslighting, right? Our anxiety thoughts outside when we're awake are different from this guy. Will you accept my truth? As far as I know, the only truth you want to share with us is to have us stop lying to ourselves. Let's find out. Okay, I'll accept it. If I lead, will you follow? Yes. Again. You have fully accepted my existence. You have been confined for too long. You need to see what's on the other side of the veil. I can show you. 15. The path is concealed within the gallery. Your dream has come to an end. The gallery? The silence from that, like even the background music being gone and just the silence that we're left with. What the hell? It looks like you won't be getting any sleep. You can't shake the image of the man in a gas mask from your head. Do you think he's malevolent? I don't think he is. You find him suspicious. But he has done you no harm. Oh my god. This game knows. That's the exact same reasoning. He could have hurt us at any time, but he hasn't hurt us yet. He's done us. Oh my god, what the hell? It knows what I'm thinking. Because that's the exact same logic and reasoning I would use. Oh my god. Not yet. God, the writing in this is so good. Not yet. Anyway. This game is your Silent Hill. Maybe he is trying to help you. You need closure. You need to find clarity amid this dissonance. You're tired of temporarily mending your well-being. You want to find something long-lasting. Isn't that the reason you came here? You must make it through the night. Maybe you should listen to the man in the gas mask. Maybe he's the only one who can help you. I don't know how. You need to step outside the logic. Maybe there's a clue in what he said. You remember him mentioning a gallery. Could it mean the gallery on your phone? Could be worth a look. Oh my god. Wait. What if the reason we put the phone away is not because we wanted to get away from social media, but it was because we were hiding from something that we had put inside there? $2.15. There it is again. Are you worried about what you might find? It's probably nothing, right? This cave! What the hell? What the? Are you serious? Oh my god. Read like a book, seriously. Jesus Christ, this game. Oh my god. Get analyzed. Whoever put together the story and the writing for this really understands anxiety, really understands, like, it's not just the internal monologue that happens inside my head, but it comes from the internal monologue of someone whose life is based around science and rationalization, where everything needs to have some kind of a logical conclusion. I am that kind of person. Any kind of phenomenon I see, right, I instantly try to think about exactly what's going on, you know, because I have to understand it. I have to know why things are the way they are, right? But it makes me very predictable, because I'll see something and if I don't understand it, I follow the exact same pattern to figure out how to understand it. But man, this game has me read like an open book. Some scary stuff. I wanna know who the devs are for this, because I feel like we operate on very similar brainwaves. And like, they just know, you know? Can help keep you sane. Exactly. Alchemic sorcery. I just have to understand. Anxiety and logic interlocked, right? The twist, you are the devs. Why, who was phone? But what if I was phone? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, but how curious. Wait, what? A minute has passed, yet time appears to be frozen. Is it trying to tell us something? Why does the 15 motive keep popping up? You unlocked your phone. Why would there be a photo of the cabin that we're in? Why is there a photo of the cabin that we're in on the phone that was outside in the birdhouse? What the hell? The gallery is already open. It's a picture of the cabin you are in. You must have taken this photo upon your arrival, even though you can't remember doing so. Have I ever done this? Have I ever done this before? Is this something I would do? The answer is maybe. I know I'm taking photos of Airbnbs to send to my friends to be like, hey, we're at the Airbnb, take a photo of the place and send it to them, right? But like, that's when I had people to communicate that information to. If I don't have anyone to communicate information to, there would be no reason for me to take the photo. Oh my god. Oh, wait, oh no, I'm overthinking now. Oh no. This is eerie. Something I would do? Sure, totally. The dates should make it obvious. Oh yeah, can we check the metadata, maybe? When was it taken? Swipe. Left? On most phones, swiping left would take you back, right? Swiping right would progress to newer images. Swiping left would progress to older images, right? So we swipe left to go any previous? Assuming this is the most recent image, let's swipe left to go backwards and go back through the gallery. That is a picture of your friends. You remember the day you took this photo. It was an unusually sunny and warm mid-fall day. You all went out to enjoy the sunshine and a few drinks. Later, it started pouring like never before. You were all wet and cold, but happy at the end of the day. It is a memory to treasure for you. You wonder how your friends are doing. Do you think you've been a good friend? You feel like you've taken your friends for granted. You should call them more frequently. Right in my Kokoro. That's... Game, you're too real. Game, you're getting too real. Oh my god. Ask them how they're doing more often. Do not let them fade out of your life. You will need them and their laughter. Swipe left. Oh, puppy. Oh my god. You're still struggling to watch photos of her. Yeah. She passed away recently. You miss her so much that there are no words to describe it. Do you feel like you let her down? You knew she was old and not well. Yeah. Yeah. You did the right thing by letting her go. I wasn't ready for this one. Deep down inside, you understand and accept this. There would come a day when grief turns into a fond memory. Okay, I know the game is playing. I know it's registering the clicks, but it's not letting me go through. Swipe left. Mouse is being a paid actor. I swear to God, no, that. I don't want to have to replace my mouse too, along with everything else. It's a picture of an old mill. No. It can't. No, it can't be. Wait, let me see. Is it... Do the clicks work on everything else? Okay, it works. No, it totally works. It totally works. Okay, watch. Click. Right? Click. Wee. Let go. Click. Wee. Click. Let go. Wee. See, it works. It totally works. The game is gaslighting me. Okay? This game is gaslighting me. I swear to God, it is gaslighting me. I know. It is absolutely registering my clicks. It's just not letting me move on. What happened to our character? What happened to her? Why can't she move on? What? Wait, what are you? What? Wait, what? Are we like part of the game? Like actually a mechanic of the game? Something that we're not moving on from, something that won't let us progress and move forward into. It's a picture of an old mill. You find it somehow familiar. You've seen it near the cabin. I did feel like game was making you linger on things. Yeah. Does the MC herself not want to see the pictures and remember it? That's what I'm thinking. What happened to her, though? Yet, you cannot remember taking this photo. 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What the What the hell? A sense of dread is starting to build within you as you realize the order of the photos. What? What the? Wait, this is like a meta. This is like a meta fear that I never considered before. Like, what the hell? You took this picture before your dog passed away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, no, it's going on longer. This image is months old. You don't remember when you came here. But you're sure you came here after saying goodbye to your dog. Your head is trying to process this paradox. How did a photo of a place we visited afterwards show up before in the timeline? Have you been here before? 3. Have you already done all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you trapped in some unnatural cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything has been such a blur to you lately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. Be that as it may, 9:30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see something strange in this image? What? You find it difficult to discern what you're looking at. What? Zoom in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What do you think you saw? There was someone in the photo. It wasn't you. I mean, obviously it couldn't have been me. I was taking the photo, right? Right? I would assume if the photo is in my phone, then I would be the one taking the photo. But a selfie? Not from that distance. It wasn't you. Okay, I'm just gonna use the keyboard. Maybe that'll be a bit easier. You must have taken the photo. Oh, the keyboard works. Okay. Ooh. You must find the current turn of events frightening. This is the moment where your logic begins to fail you. The great disorder in your head is spiraling out of control. You can feel it physically bounding your head, attempting to break free. There is no way for you to regain control. You've resisted for so long. You can't hold it any longer. You must surrender to chaos. What do you have to lose? Nothing? You've grown so tired. You're starting to cave in. This amorphous mass of anxiety and stress has grown unbearable. It has physically begun to weigh down on your shoulders. The dawn could alleviate some of your burdens, but you can't shoulder them for the night. You must act before you get crushed under all that weight. What should I do? Find the man in the gas mask. You must confront him if he's real. You must cast him away if he's a figment of your imagination. Go to the old mill. Seek out to him. It's 2 a.m. It's raining outside. Okay, let's not forget our code this time. We have to go make sure. Yeah, we have to verify. front door is open yet again. Can you remember if you closed it? This game, oh my god. I'm not sure if I did. You can't recall the exact moment. You didn't focus on remembering it. You were anxious earlier when you noticed the door was open. Surely you wanted to avoid repeating your mistake. So, how come the door is open? I may have left it open. There's no one else here. We would have heard them. It's raining. They would have made noise, right? Right? You feel that's the most likely explanation. But you can't be sure. It leaves you in a doubt. Suddenly, your thoughts are drawn to a strange feeling. My left wrist? Yeah, we were so focused on the box we didn't have the chance to consider the door. Does your hand feel numb? Sometimes you feel like there's something more than blood coursing through your veins. These thoughts come to you with urgency. You don't know why. Your thoughts are not related to anything concrete. They are just thoughts. Try not to think about it. Instead, set your mind to the old mill. You're bound to find answers there. Okay, let's get going. What if a bug bit you and laid eggs in your arm? No. Ugh. Thankfully, I know logically that's not going to happen outside of botflies, and I'm pretty sure I don't live in a place with botflies. How strange. You feel more at ease now that you're out of the cabin. The rain is nice. After all of that, the rain is so nice. Oh my god, that thunder sound effect was scarily accurate. Oh, I thought it was like actually outside or not. I didn't know. Whoa. I love the rain though. Previously, it was the other way around. A drizzling rain has replaced the chilly autumn wind. I love the sounds of thunder. The heartbeat earlier was so subtle I was unsure if it was the game. Yeah. Oh my god. I have this thing when I hang out with other people, like if I can hear other people's heart. If I can hear other people's heartbeat, like I will not heartbeat, breathing. If I hear other people's breathing, my like own breathing will subconsciously try to match theirs, which is why like if I hear heartbeats in games, it bothers me, it annoys me, because it's like, how dare you make me anxious? I'm not anxious. I'm just copying your heartbeat, and your heartbeat is anxious, and that's why like I'm feeling this way. You know, like curse you. You know, like get out of here. Stop making me feel this way. You know, the only reason I'm anxious is because you're anxious. You know, like stop that. Stop reflecting this energy. Automatically follows other people's breathing pattern and it sucks. Yeah, exactly. Man. God, I love the sound of thunder. Oh, it's so nice. My favorite sounds of thunders are like the really low rumbling, like bassy ones from a very far distance. You can hear it like, you know, like that kind. Oh, I love that one. One more. Oh, that one. Yeah, that exactly. Like just like that. If it's like the low rumbling, oh, I love that one so much. Oh my god. Oh. This is really nice. Ah, that one is good. What if you listen to your heartbeat? Then that's why whenever I do my ASMR streams and I do the heartbeat stuff, I try to slow my breathing down because it does end up in a feedback loop. Like if I get anxious and my heartbeat starts to rise and I hear my own heartbeat start to rise, it'll get faster and faster, which is why whenever I do that, you'll hear me take deep breaths to like calm my heart rate. It's like when a microphone and the speaker get too close to each other and they start playing feedback on itself. It's like that. So if you've ever heard my ASMR stuff, the heartbeat things, I always take deep breaths and I try to slow my breathing down. That explains why you only do it when asked. Yeah. You're welcome in. Any physical sensation that draws you closer to reality. It guides you in the right direction and allows you to breathe more freely. You can feel the gravel beneath your feet more distinctly. Girl, are we going out barefoot? Oh my god, whoa. It sounds so real. A feeling that provides you comfort. A feeling that reassures you of your existence in this space. You are here. You are alive. If only you could feel such presence and connection more often. You think it's unfair. You're not a bad person. Why are you being tormented like this? You put on a brave face and pretend you're fine. You make sure they don't see how broken you are. But is that strength? Or quite the opposite? Too real game, too real. We're getting to levels of real that we shouldn't be getting into in video games. How much of yourself are you willing to keep hidden? Be that as it may, you should get going. This path leads to the old mill. Get going. The old mill lies just beyond the ridge. You're almost there. You thought you heard something. It sounded like a branch snapping nearby. A strange feeling comes over you as you realize you're not alone. Take a moment to steady your breath. Try to avoid paying too much attention to the sound of your breathing. Let it come naturally. Trick yourself into thinking something else. What if it's like a fox, you know? And it just cracked branch. Got this. Can you see something moving in the distance? What? What? Oh, it's a bear. It's coming this way. Wait, it's moving without me. Oh, shoot. That is not the man in the gas mask. It's a grizzly bear. You must stay very still. Can you feel a surge of adrenaline kicking in? Your heart is thumping in your chest. Fight or flight. But you can't run. It would be suicidal to start running. Yeah, because if you run from a bear, it activates the chase response, right? So, I guess we just have to stay very still. You should retrace your steps slowly back the way you came. But your legs are feeling like jelly. You struggle to move them. You struggle to stand still. The tension has become intolerable. You must get out of the situation. You want to close your eyes and count to 10. Out of sight, out of mind. Live or die. Throw yourself to a chance. No, we can't close our eyes. We have to see. We can't close our eyes to this. Do nothing. Are you afraid this could be the last time you close your eyes? You can't stand this tension much longer. I will let my eyeballs dry out and turn into powdery puffball mushrooms before I close my eyes. Okay. Time to close our eyes, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your eyes. Oh my God. That was unbearable. The atmosphere of this game is so good. Oh my God. You're slowly looking at your surroundings, but you can't see the bear anymore. It didn't see you as a threat. You were defenseless, but it meant you no harm. It looks like you're safe. You had never encountered a grizzly before.
You feel both shaken and exhilarated by this encounter. Bears have always been meaningful to you in some way. They periodically appear in your dreams. Do you believe your dreams are trying to tell you something? I don't know if they are, personally. I think they give you a chance for that introspection, a chance to think about things, but using them as like a one-to-one like parallel to what a message would be IRL, I don't know. You know, like I don't like particularly believe in like things like fortune telling, but I do recognize it as a good opportunity for you to think about those things and ponder. Like, give yourself that chance for introspection, you know? Like, if, you know, the whole thing about, like, if you need to make a choice between A or B and you don't know, flip a coin. And then, in that moment where the coin is in the air, you want to listen to yourself and ask, like, which side do you want it to land? Do you want it to land heads or tails? And then you know how to make that choice, right? It's like that. Like, it gives you the opportunity to think about it and ask yourself why you want a certain outcome. And like, maybe there are things that you hadn't considered. Maybe there are different ties that are, so the thoughts in your mind are so messy and amorphous and floating around, and it gives you a chance to like piece them together and draw the connections once more. So I believe the answer I want to give is more nuanced than this. But I guess for the purposes of this, I would say I believe so. You found a pattern in their appearance. Bears may symbolize a significant change in your life. Be that as it may, you should get going. The old mill is waiting for you just over that ridge. But what if we're scared about what we might find at the mill? Don't you want to see this through? Are you having second thoughts? Let's go. Jojo, thanks for stopping by. Have a good lunch. You are here at the old mill. The night has reached its darkest moment. There's very little light left. You feel the coldness differently when in the darkness. You find it more piercing and desperate. You feel it's unforgiving and somehow more final. You no longer welcome it. The drizzle has soaked your clothes. You're tired and cold. The old mill looks deserted. The unpleasant scent of damp, swollen wood fills your nostrils. You're thinking of turning back, aren't you? No. I want to see it through. No one would blame you if you did. It looks like there's nothing here. This is such a hard pill to swallow for you. Deep down inside, you believe that you would find something here. What? Your heart skips a beat. The old mill comes alive. You're starting to feel dizzy due to the sudden rush of thoughts and emotions. You stand quietly, trying to steady your breathing and soothe your head.
but there's no way to separate and organize your thoughts. They come like flashes. You can grab them briefly before you realize they're gone. How could anyone navigate their way through such a cacophony? Broken words are spiraling from this chaos into your head. I am waiting for you. You feel shaken and at your limit. You must focus all your remaining energy. He is waiting for you in the old mill. You are standing at the bottom of the stairs that lead to the old mill. You feel hesitant to take these steps. There's no clarity in the storm inside your head. How could philosophy and spirituality shake hands with logic? Where do you draw the line? For all that you know, these could be the first steps to psychosis. Or the last. You wish you could silence the voices in your head, but you can't. They're constantly looking for meaning. They're searching for anything to explain this mad world. But this can't be all that there is. So here you stand at the foot of your mountain. Are you ready to take these steps? I'm ready. You can no longer rely on logic. The man in the gas mask is waiting for you in the old mill. He may hold an explanation. The moment has come. I would take a step with my right leg first. Fifth step. You cannot take stairs without counting the steps. You haven't found a way to ignore the urge. And you're not even sure you'd want to. The number of steps could hold a deeper meaning. There may be a hidden and recurring pattern waiting to be revealed. Doesn't make much sense, does it? You feel conflicted, but you won't stop counting. Not now. 10. You're nearly there, with just a few steps remaining. You can feel a cold shiver run repeatedly over your body. You're starting to breathe more consistently as the light from the mill grows brighter. It carries a sense of relief. It whispers a promise of warmth. It offers you shelter from this darkness. You're almost at the top. "15 steps, if you count the landing, which you always do." 15. Do you think it's yet another sign, or a mere coincidence? At this point, it has to be a sign. Has to be. Does it feel like someone is calling you? Can you feel someone holding your hand, leading you here? You found the stairs to the old mill mentally draining. Both your body and mind are weary. But you're finally here. The storm is raging, as are your restless thoughts. There's nothing but this old door between you and the man in the gas mask. For the first time, could there be clarity in the chaos? A glimpse of hope? What if he's not there? What if all this is just a series of coincidences and it doesn't mean anything? Thanks for stopping by, Tad. Hope you feel better soon. Take a deep breath. This is it. Is real? Do not be afraid. I am no longer a mere shadow or a voice in your head. I led you here. I guided your hand with whispers into your ear. I permeated your dreams and thoughts like ink bleeds into the black water. I was born from silence. I have manifested from the shadow of the gray corner. I am a night without a dawn. What do you want from me? You have sensed something almost tangible in the darkness. You come so close, you can almost reach out and touch it. But you still don't know what it is. Yet, you have heard the waves whisper of its existence. Listen closely. These waves are born from the pulse of the triangular pyramid. Yes, the one you've seen in your dreams. It stands on black water behind the all-distorting veil. Your search for something more has finally come to an end. You can find the truth you've been craving for in the three faces of the pyramid, but it lies behind the veil, which you can only perceive in darkness. Therefore, I have to challenge your logic and reason, disguise myself in your silence. I wore you out with the endless whispers from the quiet. I filled you with doubt and resentment. I introduced you to the necessary darkness. I will show you the truth that is good and just. The truth that is concealed by the all-distorting veil. Is this a really fancy MLM? Like, sorry to break the mood, but like, it. Is he just gaslighting us and getting us to like join his cult or something? Like, oh my god, like what? Okay, let's stay quiet. I want to see what he says. You have sensed there's more than meets the eye. You've known it for a long time. You must look past the things that are holding you here. I've observed your loved ones from the darkness. I've stood in the shadow of the gray corner. I've heard them quietly whisper their prayers. You are causing them heartache. What? Hey Haka, hey Akitos. Thank you for the raid. Konnichiwa, welcome. You are a burden to them. No. That can't be right. They know the weight of the worries you're carrying. Where were they when you needed them the most? They were busy. I understand why they weren't there. I don't blame them for that. Virtual Angel, thank you for the gifted membership. You shouldn't give them another thought. They're nothing but silhouettes, distorted by the Great Veil. There's no shame in finding comfort in that thought. You need to let them go. You must cut any ties you have left with this world. For the Veil's greatest trick was to disguise itself in light. Only then can you plummet into the blackness where the Veil cannot exist. Look at my eyes, for they are like knives. And with my gaze, I will cut through the Great Veil. I will show you the way. I will walk you across the black water. I will help you tear down the veil once and for all. I first came to you in your dreams. Now, accept me in the flesh. Look at your hands. You have poison coursing through your veins. A cancer that stops you from seeing and sensing what is real. It has deceived you with false things to keep you tamed and content. But in the dark, you've started to sense its presence. It is difficult to turn away from love, joy, and happiness. It is hard to close your eyes for the last light. But know that this light I speak of is artificial and false. And because of the nature of things, you must bleed. With my eyes, I will release the poison out of you. You are thinking of your loved ones, Let go of the ties that keep you here. Let go of their memory. You are scared. Don't be afraid. Not the knife. Not like this. No. I will wash away your fear in the darkness. No. Take my hand and follow me. No. Oh my god. It doesn't give us a choice. Clarity. Oh my god. No pain. No doubt. The cold will turn into warm. A sense of home and home. Let go of the discord. Let go of the worries. Leave all of the woe to the other side of the veil. Breathe slowly. Listen. Can you hear it? Can you hear the distance drowning in the sea? Can you hear it sinking in the beautiful brown noise? There is no false light where the water begins. You hear me?
Something is happening. The pyramid has risen from the surface of the black water. It is slowly rotating in the air. Its base is turning into a face, and its face is turning into a base. A new truth has emerged. Is it too late? Please, help me. I realize that truth has an ever-shifting nature. Can you hear me? I will repeat myself. That truth has an ever-shifting nature. Please, can you hear me? I will scream into the black water. The truth has an ever-shifting nature. I don't know what becomes of me. Help me. What? Hey there. Thank you for playing Without a Dawn. I hope you enjoyed my little game. Oh my god. It's the developer. I thought it was PewDiePie. That was an intense experience. What the hell? Whew. That's a relief. Thanks. Took me approximately a year to create this game. Spent lots of time rewriting the dialogue and recreating the art, among other tasks. Feels like I did 5 things for one to stick. It's not a very sustainable way to create games. Hey. But with this game, I felt I could spend more time refining the smaller details. I've always approached this project more as an art than a game. Creating a thought-provoking and mature tale of the human psyche was tough. I had to constantly put myself in a dark place to bring this work into existence. Yet, at the same time, this project was a labor of love. Very proud of how it turned out. It was amazing. I really liked it. Oh my god. I want to thank my wife. Oh, sorry. The 15 dots, spooked me out a bit. Because I saw that again. I was like, what the hell? I want to thank my wife, Jenny, for her continuous support and help. Also, thanks to my kids, Rico and Minja. You're the best. Aww. Thanks to the local game dev community. Sharing a drink is always a pleasure. Aww. Huge thanks to all of you for encouraging me through social media. Less than 3. Aww. Oh, and before you go, would you consider dropping a review? Yes, of course. Ah, that would help so much with the exposure. You can find me here at jessemaconan.com. Go support the devs, Chad. We love indie devs. Let's go. Silver font at Poppyworks. Ah, man. Okay, moral of the story, chat. Don't listen to your own thoughts after 9 p.m. Just don't. Don't listen to your own thoughts after 9 p.m. Are there different endings? I don't think so. I think this might be just the one ending. Don't go to Old Mills. Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, like, I'm not certified or qualified or have any experience to be able to, like, take any position on this kind of stuff. But, like, just as another person who has been through lots of struggles and lots of
difficult moments, you just gotta keep moving forward. You can't give up, you know? Like, don't seek out a permanent solution to a temporary problem, you know? Saf, thank you. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Can we get more hearts in chat? Thank you. And like, I don't want to say anything because like I'm not qualified. I shouldn't be in that position to be saying that kind of stuff. But like, just know that there is help out there. You know, there is always someone you can reach out to, even if it's a complete stranger. You can always reach out to someone, and you just can't give up. You know, no matter how difficult things get, there is always going to be a way through. You know, all the tough times will pass. You know, the same way that, you know, the good times can't last forever. Also, the same thing with the bad times. Like they will not be there forever. There will always be a way, and yeah, one day at a time. And like, even when a night feels really long like that, you know, you gotta find a way through it. Gotta find a way through. How that looks for everyone, it might be different, you know? For me, it's turn up a whole bunch of movies, a whole bunch of YouTube videos, play games, and overstimulate myself so I don't listen to my own thoughts, and then I stay up until like 3 a.m. until my exhaustion forces me to pass out, you know? But like, but you can't give up. I don't want to see anyone give up like that, you know? Chucky, not gonna lie. Whole game gave me the feeling that we are in a trance in a psychiatrist's office. Maybe. Like the ticking and the metronome. I almost wondered if like the metronome or like the Morse code beeping was like the beeping of like medical equipment that we're like hooked up to, and our brain is interpreting the beeps as SOS. You know, like I was thinking about like all these different things that it could possibly be like symbolizing, you know? Agree, thank you for the super. It's a good time to remind those in the States that there's always a national mental health line at 988. Text or call, you're not alone. Of course, yeah. Man. Crazy stuff, chat. This is why I love indie games. They hit. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta go check something, okay? Okay, my mouse is not broken. I'm just double checking. I'm like tabbing through. I'm clicking through the tabs on my PC, on my browser. Okay, every click works. Every single click works perfectly. Okay, it's my mouse is not broken. The game was just gaslighting me. Okay. Oh my god. When chat was like, "Hey, Shinri, you should count how many times you have to click to move on," and I'm like, no shot. There's no way. And it was 15, like genuine shivers down my back. Oh my god. How come it didn't click well with the keyboard? I think it was intentional. I think that had to be it. Like, it had to be part of the game, you know? Jeez, that meta, like, horror scare. God, that was good. That was really good. If it wasn't, then it'd be a hell of a coincidence, right? And then you could hear me counting out loud, just like for the rest of the clicks. I'm like, wait, is it really 15? No way. Like, am I tripping? Axel didn't have the problem as far as I remember. Man. I think the game just knew, chat. I think the game just knew. It's like, oh, shoot, we can mess with him. We can screw around with him and gaslight him. Not the mouse was not a paid actor, but had a weird timing, right? Just extreme coincidence. What a game. What a game. This is why I love indie games, chat. This is why I love horror indie games specifically, because it gives you a chance to like put yourself in those shoes and really bring you face to face with the challenges that these aren't unique challenges. Like, these aren't magical stories completely out of context that no one has ever experienced, right? It's not fantasy. Like, there are people out there. Like, you may have gone through these yourselves. I feel like, not to this extent, but there are things that I can relate to where I've been like, yeah, I've been in these situations before. I'm like, yeah, I've had these thoughts racing in my mind constantly, unable to silence them. You know, like, that's why I love them. Right? Like, they say it's horror, but the horror is just the human experience. And sometimes, you know, the things you say to yourself and those thoughts that you have are worse than anything else that could happen, you know? Thoughts on the ending? I just hope she's at peace. The character in the game, I just hope she's able to finally rest now. Put those thoughts to rest. But as a message, I just want to repeat, you know, there's always help out there. Don't give up. You know, it's a game where you can look at things and follow through with the story and see how this ends for the main character here. And we can step back and, you know, look at our lives and take what we can learn from this. You know, there's a couple of documentaries out there. One of them features a gentleman who threw himself off a bridge, and he mentioned that, like, he had all these thoughts racing inside his mind, but then as soon as he let go, he felt immediate regret, because he realized that the problems that he was burdened with, the weight that he had on his shoulders, all of it could have been fixed. It didn't matter, you know? But like, the instant his feet left the bridge, his body was filled with the regret of, I shouldn't have done this. Because all the bad stuff, all those problems will pass. And they can be fixed. The route's not going to be easy, you know. The journey to getting it all, to, you know, getting over it, all of it, is not going to be simple. But it is a journey that can be taken, you know. I've heard this story before. The one who survived the river one, yeah, he jumped off a bridge and he was able to survive. And the haunting thought that was left after was, I wonder if everyone else who had also jumped from the bridge felt the same thing. You know, those who weren't able to share their story afterwards, did they also have that immediate regret when their hands let go, you know? Saf, thank you for the soup. I remember my therapist telling me, you don't have to be happy all the time. Each day you're alive is a win, and that changed my perspective a lot. One day at a time. And sometimes just getting through the day is a victory. Just gotta be alive. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, chat. Whoa. That has been Without a Dawn. I think even in life, some of us will deal with being stuck in some sort of limbo like this. Don't wait until it's bad enough to be kind and understanding to each other. Yeah. Wait. So that was what the content warning was for. Yep. I was not ready for it, but oh my god. By the way, Koi, just remember that Shinri needs 10k to buy another piece. No, I don't need that. No, no more. It's okay. You guys were generous enough at the beginning. All right, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna do something really cool and have an outro now because for like the last week or so, I haven't had an outro. And yeah, look at that, chat. It's the outro again. Woo! We finally have the outro. Oh, sorry, I was close to the game. Blank, thank you for the super. Thank you. Thank you for the super. Spoil, should we type? No, it's ending. It's end stream time. No. Shy Guy Radon, thank you. Thank you for the super as well. My hand slipped. No, be careful. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Let me see who is streaming right now so I can send you off on a raid to their channel. Let's see. It looks like Robert Senpai is currently live and he's playing... I don't know what that is. I can't see it. The thumbnail's too small. But yeah, we'll send you over to Robert Senpai, who is having a stream of sorts. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, is it Honkai Star Rail? Is Honkai Star Rail the one with the anime girl that has her like grippers out and like has the machine, or is that something else? I forget. I keep seeing I'm gonna be honest, they all look the same to me. I'm sorry, but all gacha games look so similar nowadays that I don't know. But anyway, at ZZZ, kind of fun. Thank you for the sticker. Thank you. All right, I have to go get some food. Thank you all again for giving me a couple of hours today. I will catch you all next time. I'm off tomorrow because I have to go get stuff done with Machan, but I'll be back on Thursday. And I'm excited. I'm gonna play Hollow Knight later this week for the first time. Yay! All right. Bye everyone. Koyasumi.